Prince William, the future king, has made a shocking decision that has sent ripples through the royal family, a move that many are calling cruel. It's not just about a royal protocol or a strategic plan. This decision cuts deep and has left even the closest members of the family stunned. What was it? And how has this controversial choice turned the royal world upside down? Let's break it down. When Prince William made the decision, the entire royal family braced for impact. It wasn't just another royal duty or an ordinary royal decision. It was a move that challenged everything the family stood for. As the heir to the throne, William's actions have always been under scrutiny, but this time, his choice has raised more eyebrows than ever before. The event that triggered the shockwaves was his recent decision regarding a long-standing royal tradition, one that had been cherished by the royal family for decades. It was supposed to be a simple matter of succession and protocol. But instead, Prince William's move has been perceived as a direct attack on family unity, and it has put him at odds with multiple members of his own bloodline. Many royal watchers were taken aback when news broke that Prince William had made a cruel decision involving a key family member. Without warning, he chose to distance himself from someone who had always been part of the royal fold, someone who many believed would always have a place by his side. That person? Prince Harry. For months, tensions had been brewing between William and Harry. Their once close bond had been eroded by personal differences, public disagreements, and contrasting approaches to royal life. But this latest move has been seen as a line in the sand, one that may be impossible to cross back over. The decision that shocked so many was William's choice to officially cut Harry out of an important family event, the upcoming royal tour of Australia and New Zealand. This was supposed to be a significant moment in royal history, a tour where both William and Harry would have shared the spotlight together, representing the crown and continuing the work of their late mother, Princess Diana. The brothers, who had always been seen as a dynamic duo in the public eye, were expected to lead the charge and carry on Diana's legacy. But instead, William's cruel decision to exclude Harry has thrown the royal family into chaos. Harry, still struggling with his decision to step away from royal duties, had hoped that this tour would mark a fresh chapter in his relationship with his brother. It seemed like the perfect opportunity for reconciliation. But William's refusal to let Harry join the trip has shattered those hopes. What made this decision so harsh wasn't just the exclusion itself, it was the way it was handled. Sources close to the royal family have reported that William made the call without consulting anyone else. He made it clear that Harry would not be part of the official royal tour, and his reasoning was simple. Harry's recent actions and public statements had made him a liability to the monarchy. In many ways, this decision highlights the growing divide between William and Harry. For years, the brothers had been inseparable, sharing the ups and downs of royal life, leaning on each other after their mother's tragic death. But now, it seems, the rift between them has reached a point where trust has been broken, and the public image of the monarchy is being tested. It's not just the decision to exclude Harry from the tour that has drawn ire, it's the manner in which William has chosen to publicly distance himself from his brother. By making such a bold move without consulting other family members, William has effectively left the rest of the royal family scrambling to pick up the pieces. This has resulted in growing tension not only between William and Harry, but also among other key figures in the royal fold. What many don't realize is that this isn't just a personal matter between the brothers, it's also a matter of royal duty and legacy. The monarchy has always valued unity. At least that's what it's always projected to the public. But this decision by William has undermined that image. For the first time in modern royal history, we're seeing a direct public fracture between the heir to the throne and a member of the royal family. This isn't just an awkward family disagreement. It's a full-blown scandal. Prince Harry has made no secret of his feelings toward his brother's decision. In interviews and through his memoir, he's spoken about the pain of feeling isolated from the royal family, and this latest blow has only deepened that wound. It's clear that Harry views William's decision as an act of betrayal, a final confirmation that the relationship between the brothers has irreparably broken down. But it's not just Harry who is feeling the heat. Prince Charles, William's father, has also been caught in the crossfire. Charles, who has always tried to maintain a neutral stance between his sons, is now in a position where he must choose sides, either support William's decision or try to mend the rift with Harry. As the future king, William is undoubtedly under pressure to make decisions that reflect the monarchy's strength and unity, but this is a particularly delicate situation. Charles has made efforts to keep the peace, but his options are limited. In the end, the royal family's image will be impacted, no matter what action he takes. And let's not forget Catherine, Princess of Wales. As William's wife, Catherine is often seen as a stabilizing force within the royal family. However, even she hasn't been able to help bridge the gap between the brothers. Her role in this decision is less clear, but sources suggest that Catherine may have been supportive of William's stance, especially given her own experience with the media and public scrutiny. Still, the fact that Catherine hasn't intervened or attempted to mediate suggests that the divide between William and Harry is deeper than anyone had imagined. The public reaction to William's decision has been swift and divided. Some support William's choice, believing that Harry's actions, his repeated media appearances, his book, and his criticism of the monarchy have crossed a line. These supporters argue that Harry can no longer be trusted to represent the royal family, and therefore his exclusion from major events is justified. Others, however, view this decision as cruel, a deliberate attempt to isolate and humiliate Harry. They believe that this move is a reflection of a monarchy that values public image over family bonds, a royal institution more concerned with appearances than with healing rifts. For many, this marks a turning point in the royal family's history. William's actions have demonstrated that while he may be the future king, he is also a man who will do whatever it takes to preserve the monarchy's reputation, even if that means making painful decisions. And in doing so, he has created a new narrative, one where the royal family is no longer united under the banner of tradition and shared values, but fractured by personal and public differences. The real question now is, where does this leave the monarchy moving forward? Will William and Harry ever repair their relationship? Or is this rift the beginning of a much deeper division within the royal family? And how will this affect the public's perception of the monarchy as a whole? As this story continues to unfold, it's clear that the consequences of William's decision will be felt far beyond the walls of the royal palaces. The impact on Harry, the monarchy, and the future of the royal family is still uncertain. What's next for the brothers? Will there ever be a chance for reconciliation? Or has this betrayal marked the point of no return? Keep watching, because the royal drama is far from over, and what happens next could change everything we thought we knew about the British monarchy. Top of form.